What's up, everybody? Oddman 105, aka the Odd One here. And yep, as of January 23rd, 2026, this method still works. I'm going to show you what has to be the easiest and most efficient way to farm unlimited S-Class upgrades for your freighter. So stay tuned. Alright, so welcome back to the series in No Man's Sky, where I revisit my older videos to ensure that the information in those videos remains accurate. And as mentioned, in today's video, I'm going to show you the easiest and most efficient way to farm unlimited salvaged S-Class freighter upgrades. Now, we will be farming these S-Class upgrades from a derelict freighter, and to locate a derelict freighter, you're going to need a few things. Number 1, access to a portal and all 16 glyphs. Number 2, an emergency signal scanner. And number 3, at least a Mark I backpack refiner. And we'll discuss all that stuff here in the video, so let's get right into this. Now, this derelict freighter is located in the Euclid Galaxy, which is the starter galaxy, so you'll need access to a portal and all 16 glyphs. Now, if you don't know how to find a portal, then check this video linked right here. And if you don't have all 16 of your glyphs, then check this video linked right here. Both videos will be linked in the description section down below. Next, go to any normal space station and speak with the scrap dealer to purchase the emergency signal scanner. Now, bring at least 5 million units with you because these signal scanners can get expensive. Okay, and as you can see, we want to acquire coordinates, which will give us the emergency signal scanner. Alternatively, you can go to the space anomaly and speak to Helios right behind me. And once a week, he will give you an emergency signal scanner absolutely for free. So, you want to ask about derelict freighters, and he'll give you an emergency signal scanner free of charge. And while you're on the space anomaly, don't forget to pick up at least a Mark I backpack refiner. That is, of course, if you don't already have one. So, just speak to Celine here. And we want exosuit research. And right here. You only need at least a Mark I backpack refiner, but if you've got the nanites, just pick up the Mark II backpack refiner. Either one will work. So, now that you have everything that you need, go find a portal and enter these glyphs. Now remember that you must be in the Euclid Galaxy, which is the starter galaxy. Now, upon arriving in the system, create a manual restore point by getting in and out of your ship. Never ever trust the autosave, and that's because the autosave updates every 60 seconds. And once you're around the derelict freighter, you cannot create a manual restore point. So, always create a manual restore point, either while you're on the planet or by landing on the space station, just in case you make a mistake. Now at this point, head to space and activate the emergency signal scanner. And begin the pulse drive. Okay, there's our signal. And there's our derelict freighter. So let's land on it. Okay, let's head inside. Now, along the way, there are some supplies that you can grab. Okay, open the door. Okay, now this next step is very important. Take the emergency signal scanner and place it in your backpack refiner. This will prevent you from losing it upon unsealing the derelict freighter's airlock. And as long as it's in your backpack refiner, then it's reusable. Otherwise, if you lose it, you'll have to buy another one. And whenever you're ready, claim the free supplies, then activate the terminal. And get through the dialogue. Okay, so unseal the door. And you can collect emergency supplies as well. You might as well do that. Okay, unseal door. Alright, here we go.
Thermal protection falling. Technology recharge.
Now, you can, if you want to, search every crate in this derelict freighter. There's some really good loot here, but for the purposes of this video, we're only here for the S-Class freighter upgrade. So, we don't need the captain's log, the crew manifest, or the security credentials. So what you need to do is follow this path. You're looking for all of the doors with the blue labeling. And you can totally clear this freighter in less than 60 seconds by following this path. Okay, remember, ignore the doors with the red labeling. That's a dead end. You don't want to go there. Okay, and here we are. Here's the end of dungeon loot, if you will. So you want to activate this terminal right here. Now, as you can see, you have three options. You can either fabricate items, which is what we want, or you can extract nanites. Never ever extract nanites, that is a waste of resources. Or you can simply leave. So let's fabricate items. Now your options are to fabricate technology upgrade, that's what we want. That's our S-Class upgrade. You can fabricate a freighter bulkhead, which you can use to expand the storage on your freighter. Or you can fabricate random Corvette modules. So we want the technology upgrade. So let's fabricate it. And there it is, S-Class Fleet Trade Unit. Now that being said, you may get a Starship reactor. That's perfectly fine. Simply rinse and repeat the process and you'll get an S-Class upgrade. Alright, now that we're finished with this dungeon, if you will, the derelict freighter is complete. Okay, activate the teleporter terminal and head back to the airlock. And that's it. Simply head back to your starship. Okay, now at this point, head to the space station and create a new restore point. Okay, now you need to land on the space station or a planet to create a new restore point and to reset the emergency signal scanner so that you can use it again. All right, now that that's done, go back into your backpack refiner, and as you can see, there's our signal scanner. So put this back in your exosuit. Now we're ready to rinse and repeat. Let's do one more run in real time so that you guys see exactly how easy this is. Now remember, place the emergency signal scanner in your backpack refiner first. Okay. Next, activate the terminal. Unseal the door. All right, here we go. All right, let's do it. Remember, the red doors are dead ends, so ignore them. Okay, just ignore everything and keep going. All right, and here we are. Okay, and we want to fabricate items. Okay, and we want technology. And that's it. We're done. Super simple, super easy. All right, let's get out of here. Okay, so we're back on the station, and that last run took less than a minute. So after 4 separate runs, we have 4 S-Class salvaged freighter upgrades. Super simple, super easy. And remember, as long as you do this correctly, then you can rinse and repeat this process to get an unlimited number of S-Class upgrades for your freighter. So don't sleep on this. And with that being said, this video is a wrap. I've been OddMan105, aka The Odd One, and if you guys found this video informative, then you know what to do. Smash that subscriber button, hit that bell icon, leave a few likes while you're here, and hey, don't forget to check me out on Twitter at OddMan105, and I will see you guys when I see you guys in the next video. Please stay safe, and remember, don't just start the fire, bring the smoke, and take care out there.